Hello everyone. Today we're going to learn how to make this cross bookmark. For this we need two different color crochet yarn, crochet hook of 1.60 millimeter needle and scissors. So let's get started. To begin with the cross, we will start with a slip knot. And chain 6. Once you've done that, we need to single crochet in the second stitch from the hook. And now we need to single crochet in all the stitches of your chain. So that's the second one. Third. Fourth. And now the last one. Now once you've done that, you chain 3 and turn your work. Now in the center stitch, you need to make 4 double crochets . 2, 3, 4, and then you chain 2. You chain 1 and 4 double crochets in the same stitch again. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And now you need to make 1 double crochet in your last stitch. Now you need to chain 3, turn your work, and in the chain space right in the center, you again make 4 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, and 4. You chain 1 and 4 double crochets in the same stitch again. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now you make 1 double crochet on the top of the chain that we had done, that is this stitch. So this is a repeat pattern. You need to repeat this until you get the desired length of the cross that you want to make. I will make this pattern one more time and then you can finish the pattern. So now you chain 3, turn your work, and in the center chain space you make 4 double crochets, 2, 3 and 4, chain 1 and 4 double crochets again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you need to end with 1 double crochet on top of the chain 3 that we made. Okay. Now you can continue this stitch till the desired length of the cross that you need to make. I would go for around 6 or 7 rows and I would meet you at the end of it. I went for 11 rows for this pattern. Now on the last row, on the 11th row, in between the 2 sets of double crochets, that is after your first 4 double crochets, you chain 2, 1, 2, and then you make 4 double crochets in the same stitch again. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you end with your double crochet again, okay. Now once you've done this, you cut off the yarn. Now we have the first part of the cross. Now we're going to begin with the sides. Now for the sides, you need to join the yarn at one side with a slip knot. You need to leave the first 3 rows, 1, 2 and 3. And at the end of your double crochet, that's right here, you join your yarn. That's 1 and chain 3, 2, 3. Now in the next row, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, the 4th row, you need to make 4 double crochets. That's 1, 2, 3 and 4. Chain 1 and 4 double crochets in the same stitch again. That's 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now once you've done that, you need to make 1 double crochet in the next row of your double crochet. That is 1, 2, 3, 4 and the 5th one. So in the 5th row, you need to make 1 double crochet. Yeah. Now we have the same pattern started on this side. Now you need to complete this by adding 3 more rows or 4 more rows that would match with the length of your cross. And you need to repeat the same pattern on the other side as well. So I would make 1 more row. So that is chain 3. Turn your work. And in the center of both your double crochets, that is in your chain space, you need to make 4 double crochets, chain 1 and 4 double crochets again. So that's 2, 3 and 4. Chain 1, 4 double crochets again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you end with 1 double crochet on your first chain 3. That is on the 3rd chain. That is your double crochet. Now you need to continue this for 3 or 4 more rows and continue this on the other side as well. I'll meet you once I've finished with that. On the last row of both the ends of the cross, you need to chain 2 as we had made here. So chain 2 and 4 double crochets. Three, 4 and you end with 1 double crochet and you chain 1 and cut the yarn. So on all the edges, instead of chain 1, we made chain 2s. Now we are going to continue with the edging. So you join the next color with a slip knot. We're going to start with this end right here. You join your yarn and you continue with single crochets in all the edges, all the stitches that you have. So in this gap, in each double crochet or the chain stitches that we had done, we need to make 2 single crochets, chain 3, 2, 3. Then you need to work a slip stitch in the first chain, and then 2 single crochets in the same stitch. Yeah, you would get something looking like this. It's called a peacock or a peacock. I'm not very sure about the pronunciation, but you would continue with this pattern. So that is 2 single crochets, chain 3, slip stitch in the first chain and 2 single crochet again. Two, chain 3, slip stitch and 2 single crochets again. You continue this all around. Only on the edges, when you reach this point and this point, you would not be making a peacock. You would just continue with 2 or 3 single crochets that is required. I'll reach to that point and I will let you know what has to be done. Now when you reach at the edge, you would not be working the picot stitch here. Instead, you would be making 3 single crochets only. It's 1, 2, 3, and you work into the next one. Now in that you would work the pattern as we've done earlier. That's 2 single crochets, chain 3, slip stitch in the first chain and 2 single crochets again. 1, 2. Now we continue with the same pattern. Two single crochets, 1, 2. Now when we've reached this edge, we need to make 1 single crochet. We work the picot stitch in the center of these two. So 1 single crochet in each stitch. That is 1, 2. Then you work chain 3, a slip stitch and 2 single crochets in the next double crochets. Now in this 2 chains in between, you work the similar pattern, that is 2 single crochet, a picot and 2 single crochets again. Now we have double crochets here as well, so we work 2 single crochets, that is 1 single crochet in each double crochet. After the second one, chain 3, slip stitch and continue single crocheting in the next 2 double crochet. So now we repeat the similar pattern in all the edges. That is, when you reach the edge, you do not need to make the picot stitch at the edges, as well as you need to make these patterns at all the edges. So I'll meet you once I've done edging the cross. After your last picot, you need to single crochet towards the end of the row. So 1, 2, 3. Now you make a slip stitch in the first single crochet. Now once you've done that, you turn your work. Now in the center single crochet that you have, you need to make 10 double crochets. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now after the 10th one, you need to slip stitch in the next single crochet. Slip stitch. Then you chain 1 and cut the yarn. Now for the tail of the cross, you need to have yarn cut. I have taken around 8 strips of yarn. You can cut them as the desired length that you would like to leave at the end of the cross. Now once you have this, you need to attach it. Now to attach that, right in the center of these double crochets, you need to insert your hook, pull in all the yarn together, now once you have that, you need to pull in the tail through this loop. Now once you've done that, pull it tight. Now you have the tail of the cross. You can cut it to whatever length you desire. Now once you've done this, you just need to pull in the ends and cut off all the extra yarn that you have. I hope you liked this video. If you've learned something from it, please like and subscribe. Thank you.